3 years old, which would have been right at the beginning of the Second World War, I started to go to Sunday school. 3 years of age was the minimum age when you were allowed to join, because it was a huge Sunday school with a waiting list of children wanting to join. I will always thank the Lord for this start in life. I've never stopped going to Sunday school and then church throughout my life. The Lord has been very good to me. I can't tell you how many times I've read through the Bible, and I know without a shadow of doubt that you will find the answer to every problem you ever have to face in the Bible. At the end of the Sunday evening service, when we heard a lot about tithing, my mind automatically went back throughout my life to the 1960s. Long before that, I'd begun to tithe everything I'd received each week. It was something I knew the Lord would have me to do. And it was in 1960, when my first husband died suddenly at the age of 26, and I was left with my baby, aged 13 months. Now, I was a stay-at-home mom with no intention of going back to work, so that the day my husband died, all my weekly income finished. And at the same time, in the same week, we'd moved from a 2-roomed house in Pale Street with a weekly rent of 7 shillings and a penny in old money to a new council house on Cricket Meadow with a much bigger rent. Taking into account that my weekly income now was nil, it was, humanly speaking, a big problem. But I have a big God, much bigger than the problem. I only said a 4-word prayer: Lord, please help me. The Lord helped me then in 1960, and now in 2018, the Lord, who is the best friend I've ever had, is still helping me. I never wanted for a thing. I never stopped tithing at any time because, as I said, I knew it was something I should do. When Carol was still small and we were living here in Upper Gornal, but still belonging to my children's childhood church at Swan Street, which was 2 buses there and 2 buses back, it wasn't always possible to get there every week. But that did not stop me putting to one side money for the offering when next I was able to get to Swan Street. When I had a visit from Pastor Lawrence Roddis, I asked him to put the envelope in the offering for me. And a few days later, Pastor Roddis paid us a second visit. He said, I haven't done anything with that money you gave me because I thought you may have given me the envelope with money to pay your electric bill by mistake. But I assured him it was no mistake. The Lord is no debtor to any man or woman. Knowing I couldn't live on fresh air forever, I applied for and got a part-time job at the guest hospital. One day, one of the secretaries in the office asked me if I had a private income, because I always seemed to have everything I needed or wanted. After all, I only worked afternoons. Well, the answer is, my father owns the cattle on 1,000 hillsides, so of course he'll look after me. There used to be an advert on the telly many years ago which showed an old £5 note being stretched right across the screen, And that is just what the Lord does with my money. He stretches it and he stretches it. And to find out more, just keep reading the book. All the answers are there.